All right, everyone. Giuliani was talking actually the other day, and he was talking about the Guccifer extracted Clinton emails, which is they were put basically out in public square, and Trump remarked upon them, and they were sort of toyed with by the Trump campaign. Giuliani said, "Well, it's perfectly fine for you to use the Clinton dirt that got hacked by Russians." He's absolutely correct. Unless there was some evidence that Trump commanded the hack in the first place, which the Mueller probe turned up no evidence of whatsoever, and in fact directly non-corroborates. Other than that, yeah, it's perfectly fine. Like, for example, if I were to hack a bunch of government emails, it would be breaking the law. But if a bunch of government emails, the same ones, are put on WikiLeaks or something, I read the release and then I read them, I replicate them, I analyze them, I remark upon them. That's not illegal. This is where CNN had a problem during election coverage when they said, well, mom and pop America, don't read the WikiLeaks stuff. It's not allowed. It's against the law to read it. You let us read it and then report to you what you need to know. Absolutely, totally, factually incorrect. 100% objectively wrong in every sane legal system in the world. I'm sure there are some countries where it'd be illegal. Maybe New Zealand or places like that at the drop of the hat erase liberty entirely. I heard very few people ended up turning in their guns there. Bravo, congrats, you shouldn't turn them in. You should always resist tyranny. But Giuliani's fundamentally correct. The fact is that unless the Trump campaign were involved in obtaining the emails in the first place, once they become public, once it's put out there in public for public consumption, people can use it. Now, there are exceptions, like, revenge porn or something like that, something illicit. These emails aren't, though. And supposedly, according to Clinton, well, the only thing I do is talk about Chelsea's wedding and yoga pants stuff. Okay, well then if that's the case, then what are you so upset about the fact that they were released for? Could it be because they actually showed collusion between the Clinton campaign and the mainstream media, the legacy media as I like to call them, or the Clinton campaign saying weird shit, like the email there where they mentioned Moloch? Which is real. That is a real email, although I believe it was meant to be tongue-in-cheek. Yes, even evil politicians make bad jokes sometimes. I'm willing to chalk it up to that. No, I don't think that she has an occult bone in her body, considering the fact that she's obviously not strategically intelligent enough to understand the finer workings of magic. But Giuliani's right. I mean, why is he wrong? People on the left are like, oh, he's making so many mistakes during this interview. Haha, he's basically admitting Trump broke the law. It's not admitting to breaking the law. It is factually accurate that, yes, once they became public, Trump using them for political purposes is perfectly legal. The same would be true also in reverse. Let's say some hacker managed to get into Trump Tower records or something. And they're like, here's email references to Trump fucking a Russian hooker or something like that. It's illegal to hack. It's totally illegal to obtain that material. But once it's put out there, if people are spreading around, they can't be prosecuted for it. Under most circumstances, it's perfectly allowable. Unless someone's trying to derive from that, they're trying to defame based on it or something like that, okay, but that's a totally separate issue. Perfectly fine. Perfectly within the scope of the law. Now there are people like, oh, we're going to impeach Trump for spreading this material around, and it didn't work then, and it's not going to work now, dude. It's never going to happen. You're not going to manage to impeach him. It'd be funny, though, if the House... All right, there's a 1 in a million chance the House is crazy enough to actually impeach him. And then he won't get removed from office. That's the other separate issue. People keep talking about impeachment like it means something. Impeachment is just that the House, in a 51% of people in the House, essentially, have decided they think you're guilty of something maybe, and so they want an actual investigation to take place. That's basically all that it means. But you already had your investigation. It's called the Mueller probe. It's going to be real hard to justify that. It'd be funny if all of the leftists in the House voted to impeach and everyone else tabled it or something. See Nancy Pelosi trying to table a motion to impeach the president would be a surreal day. And it'd backfire in her face as much as it would the far left. Trump is hoping that they start impeachment proceedings. Oh my God, trust me, he is fucking hoping that the Democrats take that bait. I think he would love it. And I think Giuliani would love it too, because he just ended his marriage and now he's kind of, I think, I don't know, is he involved with Trump in a bromance or something like that? They do hang out a lot. They did kiss once. Did you ever see that skit where Giuliani dressed up as a woman? And I guess it was for some GOP fundraiser or something, but Giuliani was dressed as a woman with perfume and stuff, and Trump leans in to sniff it and then goes in and does grabby thing. And Giuliani's like, oh, you nasty man. It's like, oh my God. It was hilarious. That's the sort of stuff these people are into. Then there was the one where Trump was dressed as a farmer and singing some crazy country song. Oh my God. It really is the best timeline. No, but Giuliani's right. Oh my God, they took hacked emails and they took info from that for political purposes. Yeah, okay. Like other political campaigns wouldn't do the same. Okay, you've just had a mountain of treasure dropped in your lap. Are you supposed to just ignore the fact that it's there? You've just been given a mighty gift. The ring of power is being gifted to you. Shall you withdraw your hand? Now, of course he's going to use it for political reasons. He'll probably use it in the next election, too. You don't think that there are going to be more document dumps from various political campaigns over the course of the future? That's increasingly where politics takes place, online. In the world of technology, or as Donald Trump calls it, the cyber. That's where political campaigns take place now. It's where you reach people. It's where it's more efficient for doing so. You reach people there, you fundraise there, and you can potentially compromise information and fuck with a political campaign there. You can troll there, you can rig polls there. It's all online. Nobody pays it. Fucking who cares about CNN and shit? If they watch CNN at all, they're doing it they have on demand or something. They're watching it on YouTube, which is, the most dumb thing ever. You should unsubscribe from all priority creators. It'd be a great time. Giuliani's right. And Trump's not going to get in any trouble for it. Oh my God, the Guccifer email leaks. Oh my God, he used them for political reasons. Not illegal. Dubious, you can say. What was he supposed to be? Not slimy and say, okay, was he supposed to come out at a press conference and say, okay, I realize that there have been Clinton emails dumped, but I'm not even going to read them. We're not going to use them. We're making a pledge that we're going to leave that alone out of the kindness of our hearts. Yes, that would have given him so many brownie points for his own campaign. Softballing Clinton. And he would have gotten so many favors from the Clinton campaign in response. Yeah, and instead of calling all of his fans deplorable, Clinton would have downgraded that language to regrettable or something like that. Fuck off with that mentality. That's about all. Peace out.